Greetings, fellow Earthlings. My name is Dylan, and today we're going to be talking about third genders or terms under the non-binary umbrella. First things first, we need to talk about the difference between gender and sex. Sex is based off chromosomes and other traits associated with biology. It's assigned by birth, and every living thing has one. In an article by Stanford University, it states that sex is a biological trait that is determined by the specific sex chromosomes inherited from one's parents. So how does this differ from gender? Well, you'll see in a minute that they're actually completely different things. Gender is based off how you feel and your personal connections with yourself. Gender roles play a major part in how we feel about gender, however, they most definitely are other factors. Once again, Stanford University defines it as, in the same article, gender, on the other hand, is socially, culturally, and personally defined. It includes how individuals see themselves, which is gender identity, how others perceive them and expect them to behave, gender norms, and the interactions, gender relations, that they have with others. For the rest of the video, we'll be talking about gender. So earlier I mentioned this term non-binary umbrella, which to oversimplify it describes any gender that is outside the gender binary. This means that people who identify strictly as a man or a woman, cis or trans, do not fall under the non-binary umbrella. So what does fall under the non-binary umbrella? Well, there are a lot of identities, since anyone who's not male or female is under the non-binary umbrella, but some of the more common ones are demi-boy, demi-girl, gender fluid, agender, and pangender. There are lots of others, of course, but some people even just define their gender as non-binary. So why are there so many terms? Why don't we all just use the term non-binary if we're not a man or a woman? Well, let's break down the term non-binary. Non means not, and binary it refers to the two main genders, male and female. So basically, when you call yourself non-binary, you are in a sense just saying, I am not male or female. People who use the term that define themselves by what they are not. Now let me ask you, how often do you define yourself by what you are not? Almost never. So sometimes it gets hard to use the term because you may wonder, if I am not male or female, then what am I? Or they may just not be comfortable with the term, or found another term they feel suits them better, and that's okay. Everyone experiences gender differently, and if you want to experiment with it, then that's totally understandable. Your identity isn't fake, and don't let anyone tell you otherwise. Of course, there will always be people who say things to bring down our community, but it's okay because we know who we are and take pride in our own identities. That's all I have for you today. Have a gay rest of your day.